everybody, how are we doing? I hope we're feeling good on this lovely day. You are watching my channel Boomy Reactions and I am Boomy. Hello. Today guys, we've got a little bit of a miscellaneous video. So I'm going to be reacting to a video called A Day in an American Public School. So this has come as a request from a supporter and viewer, Curtis. Thank you so much, Curtis. Your support really does mean the world to me. And this has come through Patreon. So Curtis would like me to have a look at what life is like in a standard American public school. So the only bits of details that I'm able to say, oh, I've seen this, I know this, has come just from watching a lot of American themed TV throughout my youth. So what can I expect? School lunches. Gotta be in there, right? The yellow school bus, the yellow bus, the iconic yellow bus. You guys don't wear uniforms. So that's a massive change. So most, if not all, of our high schools, we wear a uniform. They're compulsory. It's only until you get into sixth form, so your age is 17, 18 in higher education, that you're allowed to not wear a uniform when you come into school, which is probably, and I think the ages are different as well. So if I'm gonna hazard a guess, so you guys have got your kindergarten, elementary school, and then junior school, junior high, and then high school. I couldn't tell you the age at which, you know, you finish one school and then go into the other one. How old are you guys when children are meant to start school? So I think it's a year earlier here. So if I remember right, our children start in reception, and then there's that year of reception. Then we go into year 1, 2, 3, up into year 11, and then how old are you in year 11? You are 16, 15 or 16, and then that is when your compulsory education ends. You can choose to go to a college, or you can choose to stay on for a sixth form, which is sixth form college. It varies, but I think, so say like when I was in year 5, I think that would have made me a 6th grader. So I think we're operating on the year behind. I think. I could be completely wrong. Right, anyway, let's quit the chit chat and let's get on with the video, everybody. So, And as ever, guys, if you're enjoying these reactions, please like and subscribe to the channel. Here we go. This is Max.
Good morning.
Hello.
Welcome to Day in the Life at American Public School. I'm gonna take you guys along. It's gonna be a fun video. Also, it's cold and I have to bike. Look, it's frozen.
Oh,
just like my last video, got started off with an American school bus.
Hey! It's the yellow bus. That's probably a really daft thing for you to hear me getting excited about, but after watching so much TV, and it's all the TV that I watched when I was younger, it was all American themed. This bus, it's iconic. And I was always a little bit sad because school buses, we have school buses, but they're just normal buses most of the time. They're not these bright yellow striking vehicles. So a little bit of background information. How old is Max? I'm sure he's going to tell us throughout the rest of the video. And what grade would he be in? So I know he says public school. Is he a high schooler? He looks like he's, I'm going to hazard a guess, he looks like he's about 17. Let's see.
Alright, I'm gonna go drink up my coffee and let's go to school.
Coffee, good taste. Oh, hello, like the tie-dye pants.
I put a button on my shoe and some safety pins. You know, you could call me a fashion designer, but you know.
I will.
Alright, let's go.
Got a quirky little style.
It's about a British guy who spends a year in France.
I recognise that naughty word.
Last day classes tomorrow.
For you.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Where is Max? What state is he in? Ah, I love sunflowers. Quick time for a little dance.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. We're speaking French. I did notice as well the music that we have here is French. Where are you, Max? Oh, hello.
Tu es tellement mignon. Tu veux dire au revoir? Oui? Non? Au revoir.
Au revoir. Oh, he speaks French to his rabbit, to le lapin. La lapin? Is it la? Le? Oh.
I'll be back at 7:30 tonight.
Alright. Bye bye. Alright.
Au revoir.
Squirrel! Squirrel!
Speak
Look at
French to his rabbit, but not his mum.
He's right there.
Interesting. Squirrel.
No way. Guys, it's gonna be a good day. That's like, it's good luck. Alright.
Safety. He's a sensible lad. Oh, pumpkins! It's October time-ish. Halloween time. Maybe it's after Halloween. My pumpkins do tend to stay out until like mid-November, until they start to get very sad looking and mushy.
It's cold. Ah. To be completely honest, it actually feels kind of nice.
So it's freezing cold, frosty in October. Slightly different in the UK. It's not quite time for frost normally in October. It's mild, it's autumnal, it's the fall, but we don't normally get frost until later on in the year. Well, I'm saying that for where I am here, maybe it's different in like parts of Scotland and parts of Wales.
There's no going back from here.
Chapel High School. All the lockers.
We made it in. First period, no one's here.
Okay, so far, the look of the buildings, the look of the inside of the buildings, it's very similar to our high schools. The lockers, yeah, they look very similar so far. Computers, desks. Got those lovely tiled weird ceilings.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you and have a great day.
Yeah, because no one stands up for the pledge anymore.
Was that the pledge over an intercom? Okay. Yeah, we don't have intercoms generally. I mean, maybe a handful of schools do, but this isn't a normal thing for a public school in the UK. So there we go. There is one difference. If I remember from my time in high school, we'd have an assembly only once a week, though. It was never really like a daily thing. You'd go into school, first thing, you check in, registration, take the class register with your form, tutor, and then head off to whatever lessons you had for the rest of the day. So we're kind of similar here, except for the Pledge of Allegiance. Okay.
was on the architecture squad. Would you ever buy a Rolex?
No, I wouldn't buy them. I mean, you can get them on the streets in New York for about $500.
That's true.
You won't be able to tell the difference.
They all look the same.
Some of the stuff, and look at this, and I checked the price. Oh, $2,500.
Oh.
I'm thinking, what the hell are you doing? You ain't got that money.
Oh my god.
Most expensive thing on Amazon.
It's supposed to have bulletproof windows and be resistant to sledgehammers.
Oh, that's what they need in Chicago.
Exactly.
So what lesson are we doing here? What do you reckon, guys? That teacher seems really sweet. I mean, or he's very strict because he has a very well-behaved class. That is a striking difference. If this was my class in school, maybe I went to a very naughty school, but the behavior of the class would just not be like this. Do you think they're on best behavior because they know that Max is filming? I'm not too sure. But yeah, my classes in high school would have been a lot more unruly than this. Not so much for the lessons where you're, ability set wise, but for the majority of lessons, especially the ones that weren't, they would have been a lot more wild.
Waiting for the bell.
That's not a bell. That's a beep. Bells. Yes, we had bells to tell us when to go to one lesson. Yeah, okay. Similarities. So, do we not have a bell anymore? Have schools moved on? Is it now this dulled beep, which actually is a little bit easier on the ears, isn't it? Nobody wants to sit near that bell when it goes off. Oh, loud. Hey!
Taking a test today.
Hope you studied.
Vote Ash for more cash.
What's that for?
It's for my Gov campaign. You know, American schools, we like to,
Common Core Education. You want to be in the video? And me? You want to say why? It's tough.
Questions that are on the sheet.
So, the young lady there, what was she saying? That she's got a little slogan, and is she voting for? Is she wanting people to vote for her for class president? Is that, if that rings a bell, is that a thing? Is that what they're doing here? Which again, I had seen on American TV growing up, but we don't do that in the UK. So by contrast, it was so boring. You have all these expectations going to high school, and for me, they were very much based on American TV, American high schools. I don't know how accurate they actually are in comparison to actual American high schools, but yeah, I had these illusions of going into like an American themed high school, and they were dashed. It was a lot more boring in reality.
I always want to say gas.
Doing French.
Right now we're gonna get some printed papers and images for our poster for our French presentation that we have to do on cacao in the Côte d'Ivoire. So you can see the construction. To talk.
we do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're using the color printer and we need it.
I'm just gonna take forever now. It's gonna be great.
Dang, that's fast.
If you're sick.
Well, yeah.
Then can I go?
Yeah, I woke up with a fever of 100.4 this morning.
So why are you here?
Is that everything? Yes.
Really?
Just our talk about shout out the library. work. What do you mean it doesn't work? Oh, would you look at that?
ごめんね。
So close.
What's good? How you doing? You got a game tonight? Because I gotta like actually grind.
I might, yeah. I know. Alright, I'll let you know. Text me.
Is there a hole in the wall there? I hope nobody punched that. Jesus. What's on the floor there? I keep missing it.
Are you filming?
Yep.
Oh, hi, Max's camera. He's walking backwards in the hallway, which is probably a bad idea. But I just want to let you guys know that you're worth every penny, and you guys are awesome. And Max is kind of a cool guy, even though he's wearing some whack pants today, but they're kind of neat. He's going to AP Psych to learn about your brain and how it works. Okay.
I'm gonna be late to class.
Well, we did an experiment where half of the class had to associate a word with it having the letter E, and the other half associated the word with fear. The half with fear remembered the word significantly better than the other half. So that is interesting, isn't it? So here's fourth period now, which is after lunchtime. It's psychology. So Max studies psychology.
12. Stage. 13. January. Write as many words as you can remember from the list. You've got 4.6 done by tomorrow. We are testing a week from yesterday. So testing Monday. Next Monday. Fingers crossed.
So is this a relatively small school? I mean, does anybody know? It doesn't look manic. It doesn't look chaotic, even moving from one lesson to another one, from one period to the next. It looks quite laid back and quite mellow, really. It's got a nice vibe about it. My memories of high school were a lot more chaotic than this. It was like a jungle sometimes, you know, that many students trying to fit through really narrow corridors and then rushing for getting from one lesson to another one, and then just general messing around. So this, by comparison, actually seems quite nice and laid back. So how many periods are in the day for you guys? So for us, it would have been 5. 5 lessons every day. And then third period would be just before lunchtime. But I think you have longer days than we do. So typically we'd be in high school for 8:45 in the morning, 8:45 p.m. a.m., not p.m. 8:45, and then we would finish school at 3:15, 3:15 p.m. So it's just like a 6.5 hour day. How does that compare to your high school days? So I remember hearing that they were quite a little bit longer than ours. Are you in school for like an extra hour?
American lunch.
Yes, very sad.
Give us the rundown.
So this is an untoasted bagel, and I didn't have time to make it in the morning because we're super rushed.
All right.
So it looks like this, and it's not that great looking, but it'll do.
What's your favorite part of American public school?
I had to pick and be my friends.
What's the worst part?
The worst part? American schools expect a lot from you, and sometimes you just don't have those. You just don't have capability. Abilities. Can we give them an outfit tour?
So did anyone else find that in their experience of high school? Did you feel like there was a lot of expectation on you, and you just, you know, it was beyond your capabilities?
So, it's my friend has a YouTube channel, and we're taking him as. Come on. Okay, let's just tell you a little secret stuff about Max. Oh my god, look at this lighting.
He's really nice, and he always drinks.
Yeah, we're vlogging. Do you want to say hi to the vlog? Madam Campbell!
I just think it's a fun fact.
Oh my god, the lighting is so bad. We took over Max's vlog. This is my ex-French teacher.
Oh, she's also my ex-French.
I know. I love you too. I love you too. You could just stay with French and then we could hang out every day.
So, Madam Campbell, what's something you have to say about Max?
He's a sweetie. It's been fun watching him get, like, grow up and...
Do you remember us freshman year?
Of course I remember. You're little babies. A little annoying, but I still love you.
This is our library.
Freshman year, so
Just pretend that we're not filming.
that would make them 17 or 18. Oh, but they're older now, actually.
Alright, it's on my account.
No.
Hey guys, so something that I have really noticed about Max since he started his YouTube channel is he's gotten a lot less shy. Hi. You did so. This is one of Max's friends, Andre.
Max's best friend.
Well,
That's me.
what's something about Max you would like to share with his fans?
You know, I just really admire how he balances everything, you know? Balancing junior year while managing a YouTube channel, that's impressive, to say the least.
Sam, where are you going to for college?
NC State.
For what?
Swimming.
Hell yeah.
Sam! Guys, so I was inspired by Max. Me and Max both run cross country and track. He's a lot faster than me, guaranteed. But I wanted to try new things. So I decided to join the swim team this year.
Yeah, she did. And you know what?
And
She's killing it.
I wasn't gonna compete in meet, but yeah, I was inspired by Max, and it's my first swim meet. No.
You mean the video? Alright, see ya.
They're so young and full of energy, aren't they? Oh, one thing I have noticed, I have never seen so many sets of beautiful, straight, pearly white teeth. But then again, I'm British, so everyone's straight teeth look amazing.
Jack.
Next period? We're doing science.
This is my Raj plant. Update, day 36. Got some nice flowers.
Looking pretty swell. That was smart to put the 1, 2, 3, 4 on the sides. How many leaves? I didn't count yet.
I do care if I film it. I do not.
Oh, right, okay. So this is home time at 4 o'clock. I was probably talking through when it said Max's day started. So did it start at 8 or would you have started at 9 o'clock, which is more of the norm like in the UK? So 8 to 4, let's say. That's a long day. That's very similar to just like a working day, isn't it? How do you guys like feel about that? Do they feel like long days, or do you just naturally just get used to them and you just think, yeah, that's just school life? Let me know. All still looking very chill.
And that concludes a day in the life at American Public School. Is that Ryan ZAE? No way. Dude, can I get your autograph?
Who, me?
Dude,
It's a pleasure to meet you.
it's a pleasure to meet you. Oh my god. I'm sorry I disrupted you during French class. Guys, it's Ryan ZAE. Holy sh**.
got one of these little floaty men. The dancing floaty men. It's got a mind of its own.
He didn't see anything.
Oh, he is funny. He's a cheeky chappy. Yes, I'm easily amused and I'm easily impressed. Those little dancing in the wind men. We don't have them here either. I know, it's very sad. Do you have them outside like businesses and like car sales? Just reminds me of It's Always Sunny. Anyway, yes, okay, so straight away, there's lots of similarities, but I can see the differences. So I think you guys have longer school days than we do. Maybe that's to do with your longer summer vacation. I'm not sure. Do we get in the UK? Maybe we get more days off throughout the year to compensate for it. I don't know. I don't know. It's a shame we didn't really get to see a school canteen or, you know, school lunches. I was looking forward to seeing one of those. So let me know, guys, what were school lunches like for you? Or did you take a lunch in with you? Or what was the canteen like? I'm really, really interested in that. I want to know. So lessons. So they mentioned that they were freshmen, but they're not freshmen anymore. So I'm assuming they're a little bit older. And then someone was talking about what college they were going to go to. So how old are these seniors in high school, which would make them 19 or 20? Is that right? So do you get 3 years in high school? Freshman, sophomore, and senior. So is that right? Is there 3 years of high school, or am I missing one? So big differences here. So yes, like I said, so we'd finish our compulsory education at the age of 16, and then it would be expected that you went into like an apprenticeship, or you went to college or sixth form college to study A levels or BTEC or diplomas, whatever it is whatever subject it is that you're studying. And then after that, it would be university, which I think is the equivalent of your colleges, but you wouldn't be going to a university without those qualifications. So you'd be looking at a minimum age of 18, 19 before you were going to what is essentially the same as your colleges. Yes. Am I right so far? So I think you guys are in mainstream education, in compulsory education for a few years longer than our young'uns are, which, yeah, that's a difference as well. So here, Max is doing, does he still do all of his subjects? So when our teenagers get into year 9, they start to choose, we say it's their options. So they pick what subjects they're going to study for GCSE. So they essentially kind of drop a few subjects to specialize in, you know, it's still the main ones. You still got English, maths, science, technologies. It's probably changed a lot since I've been in high school. So I wouldn't like to hazard a guess, but yeah. Okay, so we've got similarities and we've got differences. Again, his high school looks so chilled out. It looks so laid back. And, you know, there's not an awful lot of horseplay, messing around. Can't see any kind of naughty behavior, any kind of bullying, which is fabulous. My high school was a little bit different. It was wild. The children were wild. But yeah, this looks like a nice high school. So what state is Max in? Would you like to hazard a guess? With how cold it was in October, I would say, is this one of the states that are more north of the USA? Anyway. Thanks for watching that video with me, guys. If there's any other similarities or differences that you've noticed between UK high schools and US high schools, or if you want to share any details about your experience in high school if you're across the pond, then let me know in the comments. And thank you in advance. And I hope you enjoyed that video as much as I did. And I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Bye-bye.